Hello, here we are with the Sony Ericsson Xperia Neo, the latest handset from Sony Ericsson. Was due to launch earlier this year, but was delayed due to the earthquake in Japan. So now we have this final production unit here. Let's take a look at what you get. So this is the official Xperia packaging. Now you may like to note that we are recording this video using the Xperia Arc, which is essentially the big brother to this device. They have a very similar feature set. This does have a 3.7 inch display though, but it still has an 8.1 megapixel camera, can record in HD, 3.5mm headphone jack, DLNA for sharing media content, got HDMI out, we got the Wi-Fi to the N standard. It's also part of Sony Ericsson's Green Heart, so it's more environmentally friendly in terms of production and packaging. And we've got the Sony Ericsson X technology for mobile, and the Bravo engine for exceptional screen performance. So this is also known as the MT15i. When you buy it from Clove, you do get it in a blue gradient or midnight blues, depends what you wish to call it. So this is an Android handset, as we come to expect now from a lot of manufacturers. So the device is in here, we'll take a look at that in a moment. So what else do you get in the box? So if we remove this, so we've got a standard micro USB sync charge cable. They do supply an HDMI out cable, so we've got a micro HDMI connector there and the full HDMI connector there. So if you want to get content to your TV which isn't DLNA enabled, you can use this cable. You also get a 3-pin UK mains adapter with a USB port that utilises the supplied USB cable for charging the device. And then we've got the battery. So it's a 4.2 volt 1500 milliamp hour battery, otherwise known as the BA700. Also included, got a standard 3.5mm in-ear headphone set. Get a screen protector provided, which is nice. And then the standard documentation. So bringing back in the device. So this is the Sony Ericsson Xperia Neo. So this has a 3.7 inch touchscreen display with Sony Television's Bravo engine technology built in. We've got 3 buttons on the bottom here: menu, home and back button, like you would have on the Xperia Arc. You've got a front facing video camera, we've got some LED notification lights here and a speaker grill. On the base of the device we've got a microphone port, we've got recess here for removing the back cover, what looks like a lanyard port there as well. We then have the camera button, dedicated camera button, got the volume rocker, and we then have the power button on here. On the top we've got 3.5mm headset jack, got the HDMI port and the micro USB port are protected with a removable cover, so just remove that and you will reveal the port. Quite handy for stopping dust and dirt getting into those ports there. So on the back of the device we've got the 8.1 megapixel camera with LED flash, records in HD up to 720p at the moment. We've got this midnight blue back cover. We just remove this. First of all, it feels quite plasticky, but don't be worried, it's quite strong. So then we've got a micro SD slot with 8GB micro SD card included. Here is obviously where you put the battery. We've got the camera, and then your SIM card will fit in here like so. So you can expand this up to 32GB. Comes with the 8GB card, but you may wish to replace that if you want more memory. So we've got the 3.7-inch screen here at the front. It does have a 1 GHz processor in the device, so it's quite powerful. One of the key benefits of this device over the Xperia Arc is the fact that it's slightly smaller in terms of the screen, so it can conserve on battery life a little bit. However, it is a little bit thicker, so if size is your issue, then you may wish to opt for the Arc. There's not a lot in it in terms of price points for you there. So that's the Sony Ericsson Xperia Neo, available online at clove.co.uk.